Hello, my dear students. I hope you can hear me clearly. Okay, students, are you washing your hands regularly? Are you maintaining social distancing? If yes, then no virus can come near you. I know you all can stay safe at your home. Today, I am here to take your English of Standard 8, and you are most welcome to clear your doubts by asking questions. Let us start a lesson. But before we begin, let us do some warm up activity. My dear students, I want you all to turn the page number 32 of your English lesson 4. Hope you have found it. Here we go. There is a dialogue between some 6 people. One says, money is everything. The other says, we should earn money by hook or by crook. And another person says, it is more respectable to be poor but honest. And the other person says, money earned without effort is of no value. And another person, the girl out here, is saying that sincere people always remain poor. And the final person says, to become rich, I don't mind telling lies. So I hope you can see these dialogues on your textbook. Now go through these dialogues and tell yourself, whose opinion do you like the most? You may like one or you may like many. Feel free to think and tick the dialogue you like, because this dialogue is related to the story. Whatever the dialogue which are written out here, these are related with the story. यो हाम्रो story सँग चाहिँ related छ. Okay. Now we are going to start a story titled The Night We Won the Buick. Before we begin, let us walk on a vocabulary. There are many new words on page number 33. So here is the page number 33 where you can see a lots of vocabulary. These are the new words. Look at those words. Did you find those words? I am going to read the words for you, and you can read the meaning and try to understand. If you understand, then make sentences. The first one is aphorism, a short wise saying. Usually at home, we used to hear many quotes which are related with the wisdom by our ancestor. हाम्रो बुढी बोजूहरूले बाजेहरूले तुक्काहरू राम्रो राम्रो उखानहरू भन्नुहुन्छ, त्यस्तोलाई हामी एपोरिजम भनेर भन्छौँ है, एफोरिजम भनेर भन्छौँ. The another is austerity, simple plain living. That means a simple living, we call it a austerity. And bunting, bright color cloths for making flags and decoration. है, जब हामी दुईटा पेपरलाई या दुईटा क्लथ्सलाई हामी जब त्यसलाई चाहिँ स्टिच गर्छौं, त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामी बन्टिङ भन्छौं. एन्ड चिन्च, cotton cloths usually with flowery prints used for making curtains, furniture, covers, etc. जुन हामी कर्टेन्सहरू बनाउँछौं, फर्निचर्सको कभर्सहरू बनाउँछौं, त्यसलाई हामी चिन्च भनेर भन्छौं. So over here there are many words like dashboard, disreputable, ethical, mortgage, right? And the meaning of all these words are written out here. So by now you have to go through the following meanings, through the following vocabulary, and try to convert it into a beautiful sentence. And whenever the school is going to reopen at the time, we are going to again discuss about all these things. Okay, so whenever we are learning new chapter, we should learn new words, because studying English is not mugging, रट्नु मात्रै हैन English भनेको चाहिँ, है, or rote learning, जसलाई हामी रट्नु भन्छ नि, रट्टा मार हैन English चाहिँ. You should remember that studying English is not mugging. It is about application. यो चाहिँ हामीले apply गर्छौं. We have to apply it in our daily life. It is about speaking, reading, and writing. So these are the 4 skills of English. LSRW. Listening skills हुनु पर्यो हाम्रोमा, speaking English, speaking हुनु पर्यो, writing हुनु पर्यो, and reading हुनु पर्यो. So these are the 4 skills. If you learn new words only because of the basis of exam, then you are doing mocking part. So sitting at your home, get new words and learn them, and also apply them in your day-to-day life. You can keep a diary and jot down. It can be very helpful, as I told you in the classroom also, that keep the habit of writing your diary. It would help to really improve your English also. So in your diary you can write those new beautiful words which we learned today. So you can write it down, those beautiful words. यो वर्ड्सहरु तिमीहरुले लेख्न सक्छौ, यसलाई ब्युटिफुल सेन्टेन्समा परिवर्तन गर्न सक्छौ तिमीहरुले, है? So let us start the chapter. Right? Let us start the chapter. Now you must be wondering what a Buick is. Buick भनेको के होला भन्ने त है, all of you must be wondering. Buick त के हो भन्ने चाहिँ तिमीहरुलाई लागिरहेछ. So here I am making a car out here. एउटा कारको I am making a image है. एउटा कारको इमेज म बनाउँदैछु यहाँनिर. So a Buick भनेको चाहिँ के हुन्छ? The what is Buick है? The night we won the Buick. And we don't know what a Buick is. हामीलाई यादै छैन Buick भनेको के हो. Students, a Buick is the model of a car. Okay, it is a model of a car which was built in America. Of course, you have your internet and you can get a quick glance of a Buick. Internet चल्छ होला, Google मा गएर Buick के हो भनेर चाहिँ you can find over there also. You will see a beautiful car out there. But the most important thing you need to know while studying about the chapter is its title. Whenever we study a chapter, first we have to focus in the things, that is a title, the writer, and the characters who are in the stories. So let's start the story. The story revolves before the Second World War. The story revolves before the Second World War. That is just before 1940. The Second World War 1939 देखि 1941 सम्म भएको थियो है. So there was a family comprising of father, mother and the son. Father, mother and the son were there. So it's with, you can find it out here. The son is the writer of the story, or whom we can call a narrator of the story. You can assume that the son is narrating the story and they live in New York City but did not own a car. They live in a New York City but did not own a car. Instead they have a Shetland pony. New York City मा बसेर पनि they don't have a car. उनीहरुकोमा एउटा Shetland pony मात्रै थियो है. Shetland pony भनेको चाहिँ जो चाहिँ एउटा सानो घोडा जस्तो, गधा जस्तोले जुन काठ पिछाडीको काठ हुन्छ त्यसलाई खिच्छ, त्यसलाई हामी Shetland pony भनेर भन्छौं. Okay, the name of the pony was Barkis, and its name was Barkis, and it was named by the narrator Mother. Barkis was a comic eyesore because the narrator found it ugly and funny. Now Barkis चाहिँ के थियो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ for them it was a comic eyesore. It means that बाटोमा लिएर जाँदा नि हाँस्ने है, हाँस उठ्ने मान्छेहरुको छेउमा उनीहरुलाई अप्ठ्यारो हुने त्यस्तो खालके थियो एउटा कमिक आइसोर भनेर चाहिँ उनीहरुको यसमा चाहिँ हुन्थ्यो, हाँस्थ्यो मान्छेहरु भने र मन पराउँदैन थियो भन्ने. And every step of this Barkis remind them how poor they are whenever they have to go to shopping or anywhere. र यो बार्किसले चाहिँ उनीलाई के गर्थ्यो, दे आर भेरी पुअर भनेर चाहिँ यो चाहिँ उनीहरुलाई चाहिँ प्रुफ गराउँथ्यो, त्यति बेला चाहिँ यो डिस्प्ले गर्थ्यो उनीहरुलाई है. द फादर अफ द नेरेटर वर्क्स एज अ क्लक. द फादर अफ द नेरेटर वर्क एज अ क्लक. ही वाज अ क्लक. क्लक मिन्स अ प्युन भन्छ नि हामी है, अफिसतिर हामी जान्छौँ फाइलहरु घुमाउने जो बाबुहरु हुन्छ है, उनीहरुलाई हामी क्लक भनेर भन्छौँ, अर वी कल अ प्युन अल्सो. He earned a modest income. It means sufficient income to look for the family. Modest income भनेको चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ sufficient income भनेको जसले चाहिँ plenty of जसले चाहिँ घरको सबै खर्च पुर्याउन सकोस् भनेर है. It means sufficient income to look for the family. His father was very generous man, and apart from that the father was very generous. Right? You know what is the meaning of generous? इट मिन्स च्यारिटी भनेको नि जेनरस भनेको भनेपछि अरूलाई दिएर खाने खालके मान्छे थियो उसको फादर चाहिँ होइन सोसियल टाइपको थियो सो हिज फादर युज टु डोनेट हाफ अफ द स्यालेरी फर द च्यारिटी र उसले चाहिँ के गर्थ्यो हाफ अफ द स्यालेरी चाहिँ उसले च्यारिटीको लागि फर अदर पर्पोसेसहरू चाहिँ उसले चाहिँ हि युज टु स्पेन्ड हिज मनी र त्यो च्यारिटी भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हि युज टु डोनेट हाफ अफ द स्यालेरी फर च्यारिटी भन्दा सामाजिक उत्थान सामाजिक सेवाको लागि चाहिँ उसले चाहिँ के गर्थ्यो युज गर्थ्यो बट द होम वाज मोर्टगेज हियर मिन्स सेक्युरिटी whenever we took a loan है whenever we will apply a loan from the bank and all we have to keep in त्यसको रिप्लेसमा हामीले के राख्नुपर्छ है कोलाट्रायल भनेर पनि भन्छ र त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामी मोर्टगेज भनेर भन्छौँ जस्तै अब मैले लोन निकाल्नु छ नि आई हेभ टु सेक्युरिटीमा चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ भन्दा चाहिँ मैले मेरो जमिन या घर राख्नुपर्छ त्यस्तै लोन उनीहरूले लिएको थियो त्यो चाहिँ मोर्टगेज थियो है इभन द ग्रोसरी वेयर समटाइम्स टेकन इन क्रेडिट्स द समटाइम्स दे हेभ टु टेक आउट द ग्रोसरिज इन क्रेडिट अल्सो बाँकीमा खानु पर्थ्यो उनीहरू त्यस्तो थियो उनीहरूको हालत किनभने इभन दे आर सेल्फ सफिसियन्ट बट अल्सो हिज फादर वाज जेनरस एन्ड हिज फादर वाज paying money to other people. That's why some of the time they have to take out the groceries in credit. They were earning but sometimes they have to take on credit. On the other hand, the narrator mother was very simple lady. She was a very simple lady. So father was generous and if we look at the character of mother, she was very simple. बहुत generous थियो तर mother अझै के थियो she was very simple. Mother was very simple. And she believed in simple living, high thinking. And she succeeded in the life of austerity also. है उसले austerity भनेपछि उसले एकदम लाइफलाई सिम्पल वेमा लिन्थ्यो. She live in a simple life without a demands. She don't have any demands. है she लभ टु लिभ अ भेरी सिम्पल लाइफ ऊ अलिकति चिजमा पनि ऊ रमाउने खालके त्यस्तो खालके चाहिँ ऊ थियो सी अलवेज बिलिभ इन अ गुड थिङ्स एन्ड इभन देयर होम ह्याड अ चार्म बिकज अफ द मदर अनि उनीहरूको सानो घरमा नि उज्यालोपन थियो केले गर्दा भन्दा बिकज अफ द मदर एन्ड हि न्यू हाउ टु म्यानेज थिङ्स एट द हाउसेस अल्सो है एन्ड हि न्यू अर सी न्यू हाउ टु know how to bring happiness inside the home. The mother always comforted the family by saying, if you have character, you have better part of wealth. This was the wisdom the mother gave to the family. She used to say that wealth does not mean money here. The wealth does not mean money out here. She always used to say that if you have a character, that is a better part of the wealth भनेर उले भन्थ्यो है. She used to tell her son that wealth is a character, wealth is a health, it is a family, and so on. When you have less things in your life, you give more value to it. And if you have many, you will not value anything. हैन हामी त्यही गर्छौँ नि whenever there is कम्ती छ भने हामी पुरा त्यसलाई इम्पोर्टेन्स दिन्छौँ त्यसलाई एकदम राख्छौँ सेक्युर गरेर बट when if we have a very big amountमा छ भने एक्सेस भने के गर्छ हामी त्यसलाई we won't give any importance to it. But the narrator disagreed with her mother and often argued and kept questioning that all this philosophy will not buy us a car. And the narrator was running behind the car. He wanted a car because they were the only family in the New York who don't own a car. उनीहरुको मात्रै त्यहाँनिर के थिएन कार थिएन उनीहरुको मात्रै कार थिएन त्यही कारण चाहिँ उसले भन्थ्यो that these all sayings will not help us to bring a car. So one day a soul igniting moment was there. Right? There was one soul igniting moment was there. So what was it? भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ a soul igniting moment of happiness appeared in narrator's life. Something happened. Right? Let's know what is it. के भएछ अब हेरौँ हामी है के चाहिँ भएछ भन्दाखेरि For many weeks in country, fear एउटा मेलामा fear भनेको मेला a Buick roadmaster was kept there to be raffled on the gala night. The bumper prize was the Buick. The narrator of this chapter was much eager to know about the winner. So he also went to that fair and after watching the fireworks as he was near the stage and he was also there and he went there to see all these things. He went there to see that who is going to be a winner, who is going to take all these things. So out here. So this is out here. The mayor means the head of the city. The mayor came to the stage and announced the winner, and it was lottery number 348. And guess what? The winner was his father. It was the biggest news of his life, for he desperately wanted a car. It was as if Lady Luck had smiled upon his family. The mayor presented the father with the keys, and the father drove away the Buick. So the narrator was in top of the world, because just now his father had won a biggest dream of his life. है उसको बिगेस्ट ड्रिम थियो, उसको जुन चाहिँ एउटा सबैभन्दा ठुलो ड्रिम थियो, त्यो ड्रिम चाहिँ कहाँ पुरा भयो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ बिकज द लेडी लक है. एन्ड he was very happy because the mayor presented the father with the keys, and he was very happy, and the biggest dream of his life came into a reality. Right? So then after what he did, he fled to the whole house in a record time. एकदमै लाइफको सबैभन्दा छिटो टाइममा ऊ घर पुग्यो. He ran away very fast to glance the new car. हेर्नुको लागि ऊ पुग्यो. The Buick. Just think, student, if you wanted the car and then your father has won a Buick, how would you feel? Yes, of course, you will feel excited. You would be so happy. So this boy was also getting very excited, and that emotion, and in that emotion he ran towards the house in record time. And he saw the beautiful Buick standing outside the door. He saw a very beautiful Buick standing outside the door. उनले देख्यो त्यहाँनिर बसिरहेको थियो. It was glowing, it was glistening, right? So he went near the Buick and touched it. He went inside, touched the dashboard, touched everything. It was smelling so new. It had a luxurious look. That time he saw his father through the rear window. Rear window भनेको के हो भन्दा गाडीको साइडबाट जुन मिरर हुन्छ नि साइडमा, ड्राइभरले नि त्यसलाई नि रियर भन्छ. So the rear window means which is in the side or the car, in door side. He ran to talk to his father, but his father was in very bad mood. And snarl भनेको it means to say that something is angry, and he snarled. That means his father was very angry. So he was surprised. Right? He snarled. उसको बाउ snarl भनेपछि leave me alone. The father said it to him. खुसी भएर गएको थियो बाउकोमा, but the father said, snarl, leave me alone. So after winning a car also, he was in a bad mood, and that was very surprising for the narrator. This was not digested by him. यो कुरा उलाई पच्दै पचेन. So he went to his mother to find the answer. Right? So mother was in the living room. It was not digested even at this good situation, at this very happy situation also. His father was very angry, and he snarled to him. उसले है करायो त्यहाँनिर हैन, leave me alone भन्नु भन्यो. Then he went towards the mother, and in order to know the reality, what is the problem भनेर. This okay. His mother answered his father's misery and sadness. र आमाले भन्नु थाल्यो what happened, के भयो भनेर चाहिँ उसले आमाले सबै भन्नु थाल्यो. Okay, now the mother started to narrate the reason behind his angriness. So he found that his father is struggling with the ethical dilemma. That means his father was struggling with the ethical dilemma. Dilemma भनेको चाहिँ दोधारमा थियो बाउ चाहिँ, and he was very upset. Right? What was the reason for his upset भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ the narrator was surprised to know the reason. His mother explained the reason very nicely. That is, father had bought 2 tickets. दुईटा टिकट उसले चाहिँ किनेको थियो. That is 348 and 349, and one for him and other for his boss Jim Kendrick. So there is one more character coming in this story. There is one more character coming in this story. That is a Jim Kendrick. It is his boss. Mr. Kendrick was a boss. So his father had bought two tickets, one for him and another for his boss. So while buying the ticket, the boss had not paid the money but had said yes. है जब उसले त्यति बेला त किन्दै थियो बसले चाहिँ भनेको थियो that my father had asked if he wanted to buy a ticket. Jim had mumbled why not, but he haven't given money. उसले पैसा चाहिँ तिरेको थिएन. So when father was buying the ticket, he asked him, Kendrick, should I buy ticket for you? And the boss had just nodded his head. Even the Kendrick did not know about the lottery ticket. No, but the father was so generous and he had tick marked that ticket with a small initial K. र उसले सानो K ले चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ लेखिदिएको थियो भन्न चाहिँ the आमा, the mother is narrating the story. Kendrick did not have any idea about the ticket number. After hearing the explanation from his mother, the narrator felt that his father should not give book to his boss. Yes, even if you might be thinking same, why to give a car to the boss? Okay, because the Kendrick was a millionaire. He himself was a multi-millionaire and he owned a dozen of cars also. Somebody who is so rich doesn't need an extra car. And Jim Kendrick was also aware of winning the lottery ticket also. But the narrator surprised his father. But to the narrator's surprise, his father decided to call the boss. It was late when he called the boss and he was sleeping and he was annoyed to be disturbed at the middle of the night. But the father explained everything. He explained everything. उसले सबै कुरा explain गर्यो, right? And told Kendrick that he had won a Buick. So think if you are in the father place, you would definitely keep the car with you, right? Isn't it? You would not inform your boss regarding car. This story is all about money and character. So the next afternoon, Mr. Kendrick driver came and took the car. They came and took the car. So you can just imagine being that son. Let you all imagine. सोच तिमीहरू, being that son, how must he have felt? कस्तो होला? Just other day he was top of the world and now his father had made that decision that we should not keep this car. It was very big decision, and children, it is very difficult to be honest. So this was the situation, and the time passed. The narrator grew up to be an adult, and when he became adult, maybe he worked hard and got a car. But he never forget his mother's saying, that is, if you have character, you have a better part of the wealth. I am sure most of your parents used to tell you something and do abide by it. त्यसलाई फलो गर्नु. जुन आमा बाउले एउटा एपोरिजम, एउटा सेयिङ्सहरू हुन्छ, पहिलाको विजडमको कुराहरू गर्नुहुन्छ, you have to go through it, you have to abide by it, you have to follow it. Then only you will also become a successful person in your life. We don't have to be greedy with the things which belongs to others. Did you like this story? Are you enjoying it, dear children? The moral of the story is it is not through the money you will become great, but it's through your deeds and your service towards society and mankind you will turn to be a real person. So this is the moral of the story, and I hope all of you enjoyed the lesson and all of you understood the thing also. And now it's your duty to go through the homework portion, and you have to do it in your exercise copy, and you have to send it to me through the TeachMin app. So over here also you have to read the paragraph 5 to 26, tick mark the correct answer, and you have to send it to me through TeachMin apps. And here are also the fill in the blanks. Read paragraph 27 to 29 and complete the following statement. I hope all of you will do your activity and you will not disappoint me, and I hope all of you are staying at home, all of you are following the protocol that has been issued by the government of Sikkim, and all of you are safe, and all of you are having a very healthy life. Okay, bye bye students, take care, and let us meet in another topic.